I said Monday, we will get into this today. And this is a very vital topic. Most people I hear, they think since they've been through an experience with a narcissist that they're safe and that they will never have another narcissist again come near them. I've been bitten by the vampire. I can't be bit a second time. Yes, you can. I repeatedly went for a narcissist. I repeatedly have narcissists come at me. I still have narcissists come at me. I'm an empath. You guys know that. I've explained that to you before. And my empathy is into the dysfunction. That doesn't make you a hero if you're an empath, because you have to get that in check. Because you can't walk around the earth feeling like, ooh, I can fix you. I can love the dysfunction out of you. I'm thinking, what, my love is so magical that I'm going to fix people? No. Just because I was raised in love and my parents loved me and I had good friends and family does not mean that I can bestow that upon somebody else and fix their issues that they've had since childhood that made them be this way. Absolutely 100% no. So you have to get a handle on being an empath. You can still be one. I like that part about myself. I've learned to like all of my dysfunction. My codependency was off the chart. Off the chart. Off the chart. So I would meet this narcissist, we would start dating, and now what happens to a codependent? Their happiness is more important than mine. I'm going to suffer at the hands of making you happy. You feel like being in a bad mood and abusing me today? All right, I'll take it. I can take it. Does that make you feel better? Not that I would even sarcastically say that, but now I would. I'd be like, does that make you feel better? Goodbye. How to spot a narcissist, there's a few things, you guys, okay? I know a couple. I told you this before. The girl said to me, I trusted him on the second date. Now, she definitely could. The guy is a stellar human being. Stellar human being. But I also said to her, but you got lucky. Because he could not have been a stellar human being, because there's no way a stranger, which you are strangers on a second date, you don't know anything about this person. They could have made up everything they told you on date one. They could have acted like anything they wanted to on date one. You don't know anything about this person. So I said to her, you got really lucky. However, he could have been a louse. However, this girl had her stuff solid. She was very strong. She was telling me that there were dates she went on. She said, and I said, oh yeah, I've left within an hour on several dates. And she said, oh please, they were dates the water didn't even hit the table and I was out of there. Love it, love her. That's some strength. So she had gone through it. She knew her strength. She knew what she wanted. She knew what she was looking for. So I'm not saying that she wasn't smart to jump in. She was lucky though. The guy could have been, although this guy's so stellar, I don't even think he could. I think he reeks of it, you know? But so can a narcissist if they play you easy enough. Some of them are real slick. Some of them are real slick. Mine was a sleazeball. I really was duped. Mine from a mile away looks like a cheesy used car salesman. As a matter of fact, he sold used cars as a gig once in a while. Cheesy, pinky ring wearing, gold chain having, slicked back hair, over tanned, retired, cheesy person. There was nothing about this cat that was stellar. And I fell. Why? Because I went too fast. The first thing in spotting a narcissist is they come on, and we talked about this Monday, they come on with urgency. They're desperate. They're trying to lure you in. They want all of your time. They don't understand if you say, I want to date once a week or once every 2 weeks or once a month. Whatever pace you have is yours. Do not. Please don't change that boundary because somebody tries to charm you. I did that too. I told you the story about 4 days in. I'm all in painting clothes. I'm always painting my house. I'm not home right now. I'm in New Orleans, but I'm always painting my house. You guys see in my background, all that's me. Every single thing that's ever been painted in any of the homes I owned, even with my husband, were me. Except when the baby was little, because I wasn't going to paint a house when we moved when she was little. But my point is, I'm covered in paint. I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do. I had a girlfriend over. She was staying with me for a while, and he knocks on the door. Knocks on the door. No warning? I don't like that even from a friend or a mom. My mom. No. I like warning, okay? I like to be prepared if somebody's coming over. Knock, knock, knock. Hi, I thought we'd go to dinner. And my girlfriend goes, she looks through the window, she goes, he's on the porch. You guys see in my other videos, you can see my glass windows in the front. They're behind me usually. They're usually back here. So she could see him sitting on the bench. She goes, he's on the porch. I go, what? I go out there. Yeah, I thought we'd go to dinner. Assuming I'd say yes. Assuming. Not even like, hi, I was in the area. I thought, Hey, let's go to dinner. What did I do? Guess what I did and guess what I should have done. What did I do? Dropped painting, took the shower, went to dinner. What I should have done and said, oh my God, yeah, no, this isn't a good night. I'm sitting with my friend, I'm painting, I have a whole night planned, but thanks for stopping by. And in the future, call, because, this surprise thing isn't really my gig. That's a boundary that I had in place, but I let it go. That's how you spot a narcissist. They're stomping on your boundaries. They're moving too quickly. That wasn't about, because I know another person, they're in love in 2 weeks. And I've done that. I've been in love in 2 weeks, and I've trusted someone on the second date. I've done both of these things plenty. I feel like when you're in love in 2 weeks, or then you have allowed them to come in and charm you to the point that you can even be in love in 2 weeks. Not that that's not possible. Of course it is. In retrospect, you can say, I knew right away. But if you're in love in 2 weeks and you're telling them you're in love in 2 weeks, then if that is a narcissist, now they know they can rest. They've sufficiently made you swoon. They got you. They did it. And their head swells. Their ego swells, because they've allowed themselves to enter into your world. You're breaking boundaries, allowing them into your house, right? You're giving up your own time. Before I knew it, I stopped running. I stopped working out. Oh yeah, all my time was for this person. You guys, that's a red flag that you're with a narcissist. It doesn't mean you're in blissful love and you just want to be with each other all the time. That's not what it means. It means that you have found yourself probably someone who won't take no for an answer, is stomping all over your parameters, and is demanding control of you. That's what that move was. Can I break her down? Can she give up whatever he gave no thought to what I might have had going that night. For all he knew, I was seeing someone else. I had friends over. I had my mother over. He didn't know. I didn't know him. It was day 4. Knock, knock. I thought we'd go to dinner, and I said yes. Okay, another huge red flag, you guys, is, do they ask about you? Do they listen when you talk? I was recently with someone who did this. This is my little fan. I'm not going to use my phone, but because it's not. Ask me a question, then he's on his phone texting. Not within an hour or 2 hours. Oh, where are you going? Oh, when are you going? Oh, how are you getting there? And with every single question, I said, it wasn't a date, but it was a guy that was like trying to date me. And I said, I told you that. What's the matter with you? I told you that. What's the matter with you? Don't you listen? And what I did was I added all of that up together and said, this guy doesn't care about me. He's not interested in me. He just wanted to see if he could land me. Guess what? You can't. You weren't even listening to me when I talked. And I have a best friend from the age of 10. And I mentioned him recently. He's the guy that's going right through my videos. God bless his loyalty. Now that he knows I have a channel, he's going from 1 on through. Last time I talked to him, he was on 150. He's going right through. And he said to me from when we were very little, from my first boyfriend at age 15, whatever, when you hold hands and walk to the bowling alley and you call that a boyfriend. Okay. He said to me, ever since that boyfriend right to now, he'll say, Renee, you have to find someone who asks you questions about yourself. I've never seen anyone try to get to know you. They just like you. They think I've always gotten the same 3 words in my life. Cute, funny, smart. It's the same 3 words I've been getting since I was a teenager to now. Cute, funny, I'll take them, that's fine. But he's like, they see you, they like you, but they don't ask about you. They don't, is your person asking about you? Do they care? And by that, I mean, are they attentive when you talk? Are they listening? Or are they on their phone? Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I gave you my undivided attention when you were telling me about your 18,000 details in your 12-minute story about something from 35 years ago that doesn't matter to me. But you can't give me 2 minutes on something that's upcoming in my life, like my trip to New Orleans. You can't register when I'm leaving, why I'm going. You guys, these are red flags. There's a lot involved in spotting a narcissist. I made a lot of videos on it. I encourage you guys to look them up. Please be careful. It is very easy to fall back into the pattern of dating another one, because I was attracted, I think, to a fix-it problem. Because the empathy in me, the codependence in me, it would make me happy to make someone happy who came off as broken. Oh, they're broken. Oh, my love fixed them. Oh, now they're happy. Oh, I'm so happy. I had to break that cycle and look within myself for that deficiency. And once I learned that, I depleted my life of any and all narcissists. I'm not interested in any of them. And I told you guys, I have a hair on my nose. I told you guys this could come in any form. They could come business partner, family, friend, romantic partner. They're not just a boyfriend or a girlfriend, husband or a wife. They come in all forms, these people. And the role they take on in your life, please notice, are they love bombing you? It could be a friend that compliments you up one side and down the other, and then stabs you in the back when you're not looking, talks bad about you behind your back. That's a trait some people have. You either are a person who talks behind someone's back or you're not, right? If I have a problem with someone, I say it to them right away as soon as it happens. I'll go, ooh, I didn't like the way that sounded. What did you mean by that? I'm sorry, what did you mean by that? I have another friend who's a therapist. She does the same thing. She'll go, wait, what did you say? I didn't hear you. What did you mean? Pardon me, again with this hiccup thing. I want you to be careful. It's not as difficult as you think to fall into it again. Please look up the other videos on how to spot a narcissist and keep yourself safe. I'll see you guys Friday.